Clark. How's the Hearthstone meta treating you? It's fine. It's okay. I'm okay. The state of Hearthstone is that it's absolutely on fire right now. Why is it on fire? It's not because the game is bad, but it's actually because we get to play a deck called Incindius Shaman, and it turns out somebody was able to peak at rank 19 a couple days ago right before the season reset. So imagine this actually happening at a time where a bunch of people are trying to get a decent rank. So even though this deck is not all too popular, and I'll go ahead and spoil it, the stats aren't really that insane, Homie was able to make this deck work by peaking at rank 19 legend with this particular list that we're going to be going over. But another reason that I wanted to showcase this deck is because Zeddy ended up posting an Incindius Shaman on his channel, and unfortunately there is one card in particular that I feel like is absolutely bait, and that is the Gaslight Gatekeeper. I do not believe that if you want to play Incindius Shaman that you should run this card, because you're effectively turning the control style that is Incindius Shaman into like this weird combo deck that cares more about getting the Gaslight Gatekeeper value, which forces you to have a bunch of cards in hand, versus with this deck that I'm about to show you, the one that that Homie was able to go to rank 19 with. This is the better version of the deck because it is literally all in on playing control. One other card that I feel like is very important to talk about that is also in this list from Zeddy is the inclusion of the Parent Sanctuary, and this is the main reason why we are running the Turbulus. But before we get into the specifics of the deck, let's go ahead and take a look at the meta to see just how favored or unfavored it is for this deck right now. So according to HSReplay, Shaman is sitting at the second best deck right now, with Pirate Demon Hunter and the Demon Hunter class essentially sitting on top of the meta. And I find this very interesting that Demon Hunter has a 55% win rate, because it seems like a deck that can beat everything, but it also feels like a deck that can absolutely lose to everything, because at top legend, Pirate Demon Hunter is still there, but it really is not as common as you would think. But looking into the Hearthstone meta on HSReplay from Diamond through Legend, they would recommend playing Rainbow Shaman, Pirate Demon Hunter, Evolve Shaman, which is essentially the Wave Shaman, Pain Warlock, as well as some good tier 2 decks like Big Shaman, Flood Paladin, Hand Buff Paladin, Token Hunter. I'm not going to go ahead and read every single one of these, but there are a lot of options to play Hearthstone right now. But with a lot of options comes the question of how good is your deck into a wide variety of meta decks. Well, if we take a look on the data, if we just decide to look at Incindius as a card, these are all the decks that pop up. And I gotta say, I'm very happy to see all of these Incindius decks, because when this card first was released, I really wanted to make an Incindius deck #1. But unfortunately, with a deck like this, it's either all in on making the Incindius good or all in on making Elementals good. And unfortunately, those decks can do well up to a certain point, but in the Diamond and Legend ranks, it does start to get a little bit worse. But one thing to keep in mind is that the deck we're looking at, it's right here. The deck we're looking at is right here, and it's got a 48% win rate over 1,500 games in Diamond through Legend. And unfortunately, even at top 1,000 Legend, only one Incindius deck makes its way through the data, and that is Highlander Shaman, also barely sitting at a 50%. And if we take a look at HS Guru, Death Knight has absolutely taken over. There's Highlander DK, which it should be a sin. There's Blood Unholy Control DK. There is still regular, you know, Frost Unholy Buttons DK. Highlander Druid is apparently pretty good, but if you look right now, there are a lot of scam decks or decks that are just aimed to just control every single second that they can. And it's just absolutely crazy to see how many interesting new DK decks are emerging. But yeah, DK seems to be the deck that everyone is playing as of this last week, but Shaman is the big winner of the meta right now. If you take a look at the HS Guru meta tab, where Nostalgia Shaman, Rainbow Shaman, Pirate Shaman, Big Shaman, and Evolve Shaman all sitting at like essentially the best decks in the meta from Diamond through Legend, with the only other decks that are not Shaman appearing being Aggro Paladin, Buttons DK, and let's go Pipsy Paladin! Woo! Really good deck. But at top 1,000 Legend, Shaman is still doing very well, but the variety does seem to kind of fizzle out, as apparently the best decks in the game are Mech Rogue. What the what? Mech Rogue? That's a surprise. I apparently did not notice that when I was looking at these stats. But Overheal Priest, Pipsy Paladin, or Big Spell Mage seem to be the best 5 decks at top legend, and I think that Mech Rogue is a bit of an anomaly. I don't want to trust these stats right now because the popularity is not exactly there, but I mean, hey, it's emerging at top legend for a reason. But if we decide to look at Diamond through Legend and only look at Incindius decks, we kind of see a similar picture to where in Diamond through Legend, these decks really don't look that bad, especially with Highlander Shaman being the common one, but 55, 54, 51, 50, 48. If you're going to play Highlander Shaman, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're going to play Highlander Shaman, make sure to keep an eye on which decks have the best win rate, because these decks don't vary very well, but I mean, I feel like Baking Soda, for example, is going to be better than a Death Roll. So if you're going to copy a Highlander deck, just be aware of what cards are going to be in it. But the other thing to keep in mind is that Incindius Shaman, unfortunately, sitting over here, it's still got a worse win rate than Highlander Shaman, which makes me really sad because I want to say this deck is insane. But there is a clear limit that this deck does have. But if we look at the matchups in particular that we want to experience with this deck, we're actually looking at, you know, favored matchups against Hunter, favored matchups against Priest, and to an extent, Paladin matchups are actually not that bad, sitting at a 51%. And when I was playing up against this deck with Pipsy Paladin, it did feel like it had some game against it, but unfortunately Pipsy Paladin does have the big board scam that it can do that this deck really can't deal with very consistently. But still, Demon Hunter also being a very popular matchup to where if you want to bully some Demon Hunters, this actually is a very effective way of doing it. But now that we talked about the meta, let's finally sit down and talk about what makes this deck good, and it really is the inclusion of the mini set card Turbulus. Now, does this card going to 3 mana really matter all too much for this deck? No, not really, because the only thing you really care about with this particular card is the Hunter Taurus. The battle cry of giving +1 to all your other battle cry minions in deck does have a little bit of game, because you have cards like Hagatha, Incindius, Shutterblock, Marin, SASQUAWK, even the Ziliax is also a battlecry card, so there are some synergies of playing this on turn 3, but this is not the main meat and potatoes of the deck. The only reason why you want to run this card, like I said, is for the Hunter cards, specifically for Parent Sanctuary. Oh my dear God, this card is insane. If you play this card on turn 2 and then have that second copy available by turn 3, you are essentially able to reduce the cost of your next battle cry by 3. So that means that you can easily set up a Shutterblock into an Incindius turn as early as turn 5 and turn 6. You could even set up a Marin play. You wouldn't exactly want to play SASQUAWK as early as turn 4, but this is a card that is really funny. And one synergy to keep in mind is if you play Shutterblock and then you play SASQUAWK, something really funny happens. So obviously Shutterblock makes the next battle cry trigger 3 times, correct? Well, the way that it works with SASQUAWK in particular is if you SASQUAWK that Shutterblock, the minion will pop up, right? You get a 4/5 minion, and then you will activate its battle cry 3 times in order to bring out 3 Shutterblocks, correct? Well, one interesting synergy with this deck is that if you do this play in particular, the SASQUAWK will summon 3 Shutterblocks, but the miniaturize of the Shutterblock is going to activate, meaning that when that minion hits the field, it'll activate its miniaturize ability and give you the 1 mana Shutterblock in your hand. So if you were to play Shutterblock on turn 6 into SASQUAWK on turn 7, you are going to have 4 1 mana Shutterblocks in your hand after you play that SASQUAWK because of how this interaction works. And the reason why it works is because SASQUAWK is hard playing the minion, which activates its miniature ability. Now, is this a bug? I really don't think so, but there have been other ways to where if you play like Dirty Rat, for example, on a Shutterblock, this doesn't happen. So I don't know if this is intended, but it's a really interesting synergy that has to be pointed out because it did happen in the video clips coming up ahead. But that's one really cool synergy to keep in mind of, because now you have so much more gas for your Ziliax, for your Incindius, and for your other battlecry minions that you want to triple up in this deck. Like a Marin, for example. Imagine getting not just 1 wand, but 3 wands. Hand space would be a little bit of a problem, but still, it's the value that you can get from the Shutterblock that really makes this deck very interesting, and that's the main reason why I think that Gaslight Gatekeeper just puts you in a situation to where, oh, now I have to have a position to where I have a bunch of cards in hand so I can play this and then do the combo. And the other bad part about this is if you do this combo with Shutterblock and it doesn't kill the opponent, you are essentially going to be sacrificing your entire turn waiting for animations, and if they're not dead, your opponent will probably just kill you in the process. So I like the idea of turning this deck into more of a control deck with cards like the Ferocious Fowls. I know this card looks bad, but it actually had some pretty cool moments to where if you can play this card pretty early on and the minions stick, that's what makes this card good, because the immune on the minions is very good to compound that value. keep your opponent off the field as you are waiting to build up your gigantic combo. But the cards that I would keep in your mulligan are going to be Miracle Salesman, Cactus Cutter, as well as Needle Rock Totem, Parrot Sanctuary, and Fairy Tale Forest. Other cards you could debatably keep in some matchups are going to be cards like Aftershocks against like aggro and like Pirate Demon Hunter, for example. You can maybe keep a Farsight against some slower matchups. And if you really just want the Temple of Turbulence, if you've got a 1 mana and a 2 mana card, you could debatably keep this card for your 1-2-3 curve. And oh yeah, obviously, you want to keep the Hagatha. This is another great card that ends up making Frosty Decor and Ferocious Fowls a little bit better. And unfortunately, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, why not just sub out Ferocious Howl for anything? Well, here's the thing. Hagatha wants to have 3 spells, and you really want Frosty Decor, but there's not really another spell that really makes sense. Like Altered Core doesn't really feel that good. Jive Insect is bait. Crash of Thunder would be kind of interesting, just to play as a 6 mana card with a 5 or 6/6 body, but doesn't really do anything. Once Upon a Time, come on, we ain't reading no storybooks to little girls. Pack the House and Giant Tumbleweed. Yeah, these cards are just not all too good, and the only other card in Hunter that makes sense is going to be the Ferocious Fowls, because there are no other cards that are worth running like Death Roll. So yeah, this is the version of the deck that I would highly recommend. I do not recommend the Gaslight Gatekeeper, because I'm gonna go ahead and gaslight you into saying that you should have never done this to start. It was a bad idea, and you should feel bad for yourself. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and check out the Patreon if you want to keep us supported full time and to keep doing this, because oh my god, we're moving soon. In less than 20 days. That's right, new background in about a month, so just in time for Halloween. But thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we'll see you for the next video.
Well, this is not a starting hand for this kind of deck. It's okay, people can call a deck almost 10 6+ cost cards mid-range. There's not a 0% chance this is a Reno Rogue. Reno Rogue is kind of a deck that some people have been playing. I have seen it. They are completely unhinged people, though. Rogue being like the worst archetype, right, or the worst class, and they want to play Reno Rogue. I think some people would call that crazy, not bravery. I would actually call that insanity before I call it bravery.
Reality woven.
Why is the Rogue trading?
Oh, have you filled out the paperwork?
So here's my thing about this particular list. I guess I didn't notice this earlier because I was so fixated on particular cards, but usually a Farsight's in the deck. It's usually an indicator that there could be a better build. I almost just want to play this though. It's there for SASQUAWK. So, I don't know if otherwise the Taurus is useless. So we're specifically running the Taurus for SASQUAWK and the Farsight. I don't know, maybe I don't see it. Maybe I don't see it. Just do this in the meantime, just throw this out. I could go for the draw again, and depending on whether or not I get the Shutter Block, I could turn it on. I could play it on turn 5. Order? What? Why does order matter? Totem. It's never an elemental totem. Wait, what? Get Molten Magmas and SASQUAWK. Oh, okay, that could be something interesting. Okay, so we just get the wall. We just get the wall of taunts. Just survive for a bit. Okay, is this actually Reno? It's actually Reno. What? What? I can't ever avoid this stuff, man. I don't know why. It's the control player playing Rogue.
For my glory.
I mean, hey. Just get some tempo on the field. Call it an educated guess. Dude, how is it that you guessed it as soon as he coined into creation on 1? Because it could have been Excavate Rogue, even though there's not a lot of them. It's still possible. But nope. How likely is it the Incindius survives? It really isn't, so I guess I gotta do this. Ferocious Foul, dude. Let's see how good it actually is, I guess. If it sticks on the field, then we can keep getting value from it. At this point, this is just like Shutterwalk waiting room. Fairytale Forest, like, oh, dude, like this deck really is kind of limited. Like it really needs to hit those, like those Hagatha turns, for example. You saw it after, you said it after seeing the name. So who else has this guy high rolled? What other streamer has this guy beaten? Jay Alex just played him, it's not Reno. I'm waiting for a duplicate. No duplicate has been played yet. It's so awkward.
Deloa, speak to me.
Like, I almost don't even want to do anything. I don't have a reason to do anything. Not gonna do anything else, man. Used to play a Really Cooked Priest like 3 patches ago. I made it a top 20 or something. Could steal his range. You know, I can, but then he'll Reno it away. And how much you want to bet that he just got the Yogg? Oh, he didn't. Okay, let's go. It would be kind of funny if I stole this from him, though. It's not even like that terrible of an idea. Because I need to do something. I like legitimately need to do something here. But getting rid of my Yogg, though. This just gets me a Frosty Decor. It's still better, though, is the crazy thing. Even though... Oh my god, man. Just do this to prevent the minions from being utilized.
My hand is too full.
He burns a party fiend. I'm still waiting for a duplicate, by the way. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's low-key fine. Good thing this doesn't get, silence, right? Fucking what? Bro, calm down. What are you doing? You could have just not done it. You could just wait until next turn to do that. What is bro cooking? What is bro cooking for real here, man? What?
One dose solves any problem.
I don't need to do anything. Like he's playing all of these cards, yet nothing is happening. Haga, this is a good card. After they buffed it, yeah. They keep making like a lot of weird 5 mana cards that just need to be 4 mana. Okay, let's go. At least now if I get a bad draw, I could Snake Oil. I'm starting to understand why Farsight's in this deck though. Because card draw, like, if you don't have location, the card draw of this deck is like Omega Gimped. And like I also haven't even drawn Totem. So that's another thing. Okay, he's literally Omega fishing at this point. And there's the duplicate. Finally. There's the second. Oh, it finally happened. So what is this deck? It's Thief Rogue? I guess? I guess it's Thief Rogue? Die. Die. Damn it, why won't you die? Pure value rogue. It's funny how I'm just literally sitting here doing nothing. Like I cleared the board a couple of times and that was all I needed to do. Is this what control players love? Sitting here doing nothing? I'm getting fired by the Rager. Oh man, the value. Okay, come on, man. I need something exciting. I need something titillating. Oh, there we go. Now that gets some. That could get some pretty cool things going on. I could do this into Aftershocks. Aftershocks, play the pop-up book, and then play the Incindius. And then I can immediately SASQUAWK after, and then I have another Incindius on the field. Maybe I could wait on doing that, and instead just do this, just to get rid of the minions. We'll wait on the SASQUAWK, but I think we do it next turn. Yogg to steal the Ranger and SASQUAWK next turn to steal back the Yogg that he will steal. Oh my dear lord, dude. The double snap, snatch and grab.
Nobody there.
All right, well, you know, it would be kind of funny. I feel like if I steal this, he's just gonna be like, oh, I quit the game. This putting in the work, but it's also doing nothing for him, but it would be doing so much more for me. All right, come on, give me Shutter Block. If I can get Shutter Block, then we're going with that for Incindius every single time. Got plenty of time, dude. Like, he's almost drawn throughout his entire deck, and I'm chilling at 28. At this point, I feel like, oh my god, wait, what? Okay, I don't know what's going on anymore. I have no idea what's happening anymore. So now I am going to Yogg. Because maybe that play that we could do where Yogg the Yogg could actually happen. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this because hand space. Wow, these are really bad cards. These are really bad random cards. Not even the spell was good. I lose without the OT could. Oh, good lord. What is happening? What is this? Do I have to play this deck now? I mean, if I lose to it, I have to play it. That's always been the rule. Oh, that's not fair. Dang it, I could have had a discounted Shutter Block. Could have, but game didn't want it. All right, we'll just do this and show him the Yogg. All right, we get to do it. And the funniest thing about wait.
It's a miracle.
Wait. Wait, what? Wait. Did I just lose? Did I really just lose? I also have this with spell damage. But here's the other thing. I could do this into this and get a bunch of Incindiuses. I don't know what's happening anymore, man. This is... Unless I can conjure weapon removal. What if I have enough eruptions just to get there? Dare I say... Dare I say... Oh, wait... The elemental's gone. What? No. No. How are you getting away with this? How is he getting away with this? I could still win. Believe it or not, I can actually still win this. Okay, wow. Wait, his weapon! Ah! Ah! Yes! Oh my god, that's right! Guys, we can still win. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Okay, so watch this. Wait. I need to clear the board. I have to do this, man. I have to. I can't help it. I want the value. It plays 3 Molten Magmas. We can play 1 more. It's an AoE of 4 to everything. And maybe if I instead need to throw this here.
Oh, wait a minute. How many of these did I play? Oh, I thought I only played one. That's why I didn't immediately do this. Well, there you go, man. There you go. So now the eruptions are gonna get another +3. So when I go Marin into whatever. Wait, what? No. 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 Dude, no. No.
Is someone there?
You are fishing. You are omega fishing right now. No. No. Get fine print or something. Play fine print. That'd be so funny. Swipe is the druid card you got? I'm still alive.
Out of time.
What the fuck? Oh my god, fuck, alive! I'm alive! Yes! Oh my god, dude! By the power of magma, go away! That was way too much, dude. I guess he's not 100% sold on Odin like I thought he was. Yagi usually just plays the same deck over and over again. That means Warrior's not working. 61% kept? Was that a fool not to keep it? Doesn't feel that good to me. I guess it's like, I guess you would rather have it in hand than hit it off of Fairy Tale Forest, maybe? It is just good tempo as well, but eh. Paladin, oh boy. Good, oh, he's got the signature lead. Okay, alright, okay. Okay, Mr. Show Off. I'd be showing it off too. It's okay. Well, I guess I'm doing this into this then. These don't get buffed, right? That's not fair. They should get the aura buff as soon as they enter the battlefield. Oh, wait a minute. It's not. They're not elementals. They're battle cries. Sorry, I keep thinking that every elemental's a battle cry. Also, Hagatha is now useless. We've gone through yet another game where Hagatha, unfortunately, is going to give us a 0 card draw.
One dose solves any problem.
Gonna hold on to the aftershocks for now. Like, yeah, we could play it here, but this not only does exactly that, but I could save this for like a post-Ziliax or something.
A limited time offer.
A battle cry that summons minions with a strong battle cry, so you would have to bounce them back to use it. Sounds like a rogue deck, so that means it's gonna get nerfed immediately, because Hearthstone players can't handle rogue. So this, okay, one thing that really sucks about not having Overload is the fact that we don't have draws for Gilgamesh. I don't know, man. This is about as bad as the deck can draw, apparently. Like, we had our totems, but since he had the clears. This is screaming he's got Con Man.
Born in my image. The desert sun strengthens my rays.
Wait, now he can't play Con Man, so he doesn't have Con Man.
Okay. So we have Zilliax playable next turn. I really wish we were doing like more explosive things, but we just have to be patient with this kind of deck. The explosion will come. And, like this is just Volcano Shaman. That's what this deck should be called, Volcano Shaman, because it's sitting there doing a whole lot of nothing until it erupts, you know? You think that you're safe until suddenly you're within range. Oh, hey-oh. One of the worst targets to hit off the Titan draw.
One dose solves any problem.
All of that to kill a 3/3, wow. I really wish there's overload cards we could fit into this deck. There has to be. Even like the novices would kind of make sense. Well, this immune actually is starting to do something. I guess I owe this card an apology. It's not good in Hunter, but man, is it somewhat decent in Shaman, I guess? Oh, that's not good. Haha. Haha. All right, we're embracing the power of random. Come on, Yogg. Good job, Yogg. All right, going in. We're going with the Tendies, baby. Wait, why is one playable? What happened? Oh wait, they're playable because of the location. Yes. Go, Tendie, go. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna do it again. All right, not bad. I can actually, dude, I can do this. Get another Yogg and fill up my hand with even more Tendies. We're Tendie shop with extra steps. Yo, Sid, coming in with the 9 months. Hello to you too, mate. Hope you're having a good one. Thank you for that support. Welcome back to the Horde.
100% free.
Oh no, wait, what is he doing? Double beam. I think I want to believe in the Tendies. What about you guys? Okay. Let's go. Vulcan summons, sure.
Dose solves any problem.
I need to do this now, because the Yogg's about to fill the board. Fill my hand with more Tendies. Why is Yogg suicidal? Because he embraces the chaos. Chaos is not being suicidal, but it is indiscriminate. To where you can get hit, and you will always remember the time that Yogg did kill himself. It's just how it goes. Okay, he's got the Wind Fury now. It's kind of worrisome. However, no! Well, there goes that card. Okay, I guess I can't do Shutter Block Tendie moves anymore, which I really wanted to do. I gotta do it. I gotta save the Yogg though. It's really hard for him to come back now that he's played the beam. So I think he needs to do like something crazy like the Mixologist. This wall really does get in the way. Like we don't have to kill him, but he's just gonna be sitting there doing nothing. The moment we lose the Shutter Block, the memer in me died. I gotta bring justice to the Shutter Block. Oh, no, you didn't say Grizzly Ghouls from every tomb? That would have been a great Michael Jackson throwback. Wait, what are we doing? This is happening way too late, Yoggy. This is a desperation move.
He's just doing it to deal the damage. Wait. Yogg mind control the 2/6. I can play multiple copies of the magma. Or he's just gonna concede, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Whew. Well, I mean, I'm sad we didn't get to end it with like a big Tendie lethal, but Tendie's did something. Ah, Demon Hunter. Well, I imagine this isn't that bad of a matchup, right? It could be, but do we ever keep the Frosty Decor against the Demon Hunter? Nah. It doesn't seem like a terrible idea until you realize, wait a minute, I'm gonna be skipping all of my other turns until turn 5. So I would just rather have a good curve. Frosty Decor is way too consistent for the Hagatha too, so we have to just mulligan for the Hagatha instead of that. Whoa, what? Taste of Chaos? Why do I feel like Demon Hunters are not really doing that? Okay, what is happening? Wait, okay, is this the deck with like the 4/1? There's like a new Pirate Demon Hunter that people are actually playing. And I'm kind of surprised, honestly. I thought this archetype would go through like 0 changes, but now there's like a deck that runs more pirates. This is such a... Wow, okay, all right. Interesting start. I don't know if I would call this good. I definitely wouldn't call it bad, because I've seen worse. Okay, maybe this is bad. What the? What? Hello? Hello? Do I just jam it? Like, he's gotta respect it. At the same time, I feel like I need to aftershocks this. This is a problem if it sticks. Maybe we wait on the Incindius, but oh my god, dude. Incindius behind taunts, hello. Just a tip I noticed between your streams and others. Your stream has a lot of clutter with the UI and other different custom framing. I think minimal is the popular style. I think it's fine. I have it on the screen for a reason. Whether or not it's, you know, optimal can be, you know, can be subjective. But the one thing I like about it is that it shows that I tried to put effort into it. It may not be like insane, and it may not be necessary, but it's like I like to call it like there are streamers that just have, you know, a Hearthstone, like they just have Hearthstone and their camera, right? Versus like someone like Brian Kibler, they have like a whole like setup, they have like things that they change in between. I have kind of something like in between those. I don't mind the clutter personally, but I can understand why some people wouldn't like it. The way that I see it is that at least there's more things on the screen that isn't just Hearthstone. So that way more people can engage. That's why there's music, so that way people don't have to ask about the music. There's a doggo camera, so people can see the doggo. There's chat on screen. The names and stuff, you know, whether, yeah, you could argue on whether or not that's doing a whole lot. It's probably not doing a whole lot. I can't see your deck list do the UI blocking. See, and it's like that for a reason. Because I have a an add-on on the screen to where you can copy the deck code. So all that stuff is readily there, but you have to engage with the stream to find it out. Like, again, some people would just be like, let me just see the deck code, but a lot of people can already copy it already. All right, we have to do this, right? No way I'm not doing this. All right, so I could maybe draw. I don't want to draw into the eruption immediately, actually. So here's what I'll do. I'll draw, oh no! Oh no. Okay. All right, we're chilling, dude, we're chilling. But yeah, to essentially finish the thought, like if there's a if you have a question where it's like, well, I can't do this now, it's because, well, that's because you can do this and you can interact with the stream and it gives you a reason to interact. I hate to say that I'm taking something away, but I effectively am taking something away and it's replaced by an interaction of some kind. So it's very meticulous. Farming mages. I don't think I've actually seen a mage since I've started streaming. But I was seeing them a lot earlier today. All right, so if I go Shutter Block into this, I could hit some of the eruptions. Or I'll just draw it right off the top. Oh, that also just wins. Cause now I can I can theoretically Shutter Block into SASQUAWK, and if I had enough board space, I would get how many Golgadeths and how many Ice Sculptures. Maybe there's something going on here. Hey yo, that was a fun game for me. I love seeing Demon Hunters sweat. Do I want direct damage against Warlock? I feel like I want this to deal with the Flame Imp, so we'll keep that. How is this the number 3 card to keep though? What? There we go. Some Battlecry cards. If this is a Pain Warlock, then I guess we really don't want these against that, but probably just chill for a bit. What was on the menu for you guys today? I've pretty much been playing Pipsy Paladin in this new deck. Why not? Keep this on the field for now. Miordado, El Nivel, Musical. Oh, fuck, I can't read this. Okay, hold on. So what does this say though? Musical guy. Okay, so he says that I'm the music guy, improvised on the music level. Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't get it. I tried. What's important is that I knew it had something to do with music. I at least knew it had something to do with music. All right, hold on a minute, dude. I could coin Shutter Block. Coin Shutter Block actually doesn't really do a whole lot unless I get something immediately to play with Panzer Sanctuary. Because I was thinking like this into this, and I get like, you know, a 5/6 and 3 other 5/5s. That's not necessarily bad. Oh, he's playing Insanity? Yo? I leave you here and the Spanish-speaking Hearthstone fans. Hope the stream goes well. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I wish I knew some. Does anyone want to give me some Spanish phrases to say? Wait. ¿Quién escondió el queso del? Okay, so you're asking me, do you want something with cheese? You're asking me if I want something with cheese? Is that what's going on here? I don't. Okay, what's escondido? Wait a minute. ¿Dónde es la banjo? Banjo is a fantastic instrument if you know how to play it, and I will prove it to you with such said song. Banjo Bloodbath. There we go. That's the name of the song. Yeah, Banjo Bloodbath. All right, I'll add to the queue afterwards after this Breaking Bad reminder. Banjo is a very difficult instrument. Yes, it's very difficult to pick up, but I see what you did there because you have to pick it. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, just so you guys know, I do not really speak Spanish. I took Spanish in high school and did not do well because my teachers were shit. But I will try my best because I want to learn language. Language is always something that I always want to like try to make an attempt towards learning if possible. So if I end up, you know, screwing over words, now you know. Okay. Hola, me llamo Homero Simpson. Hey, my name is Homer Simpson. I know that one. I know the basic Spanish, but like the moment you start like giving me like actual sentences, like, oh God, I'm terrible. I essentially took Spanish 1 4 times. Hello, that's rude. Excuse you. Remember that? Yes, you don't pronounce the H, and you also don't pronounce J's, right? No, you do pronounce J's. No, wait, no, you don't pronounce J's. J's have the H sound, though, right? God, I'm really showing my education right now. You know what? Okay, keep it going. Keep it going. All right, so now if I play the SASQUAWK, it'll deal 6 damage to the entire board. Oh yeah, the Ia, the Aya sound, or Ia, it's like Yevar, stuff like that. J is pronounced like, oh yeah, J is pronounced like a Y. Vamos. Wait. Okay, no CS Malo. Wait, Malos K. So I gotta stop giving up though. All right, here we go. This isn't lethal, but it's close. Goodbye, board. This would be a perfect time to start queuing the song "We Didn't Start the Fire," but we have a banjo bloodbath to culture you guys on. Wait a minute, how many times did this cat? Wait, did it cast 4? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, is it just me or did this trigger 4 times? Oh wait, no, this attacked. Okay, never mind, never mind. This song always reminds me of Breaking Bad. I agree, dude. It's the reason why I have it on the playlist is because I always think of Breaking Bad. Crystal Blue Persuasion. Oh god, I gave him 1/1 to the crescendo. Fuck. Well, that's not good. Oh great, wait, this actually was a massive fuck up. Oh, come on. Son of a bitch! I did the cool play, and then he just crescendoed me. Fucking lame. That was such a content game, dude. We literally did the triple shutter block by like turn 5. And then he's just like, but I'm gonna play crescendo. Ha. Ha ha ha. Lame. I wanted to do the fun play and I didn't get rewarded for it. So now I'm gonna have to start thinking about what the good plays are. Who cares about good plays? I want fun. Hold on, how to say this in Spanish? Wait a minute. No necesito, I don't know how to say fun in Spanish. God damn it! Why did my American education system fail me this badly? Fucking hell, dude. I can't even meet you guys halfway. I feel bad about this. All right, well, at least I got to culture you guys on a good banjo song. Tú no necesitas diversión. Y diversión. Give me pop-up book. Wanted to make another taunt to keep this alive. We finally have a game where we can actually draw through the deck, which is awesome. We need that card draw.
Shaking us stir.
Fine. Fine, you want to play like that? It's fine, okay? I love that you try to speak Spanish, although I'm trying to understand, but your English is very fast, so I can see. Okay, all right. I'll say this a lot slower, so that way you can pick up on it a little bit faster. But first of all, I have ADHD, which stands for Hyper Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. So automatically speaking, like automatically from the gate, I am a very fast person. Like, speaking this slow is actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's brutally painful for me to speak this slow because I like to do things fast and my brain is always constantly going like 100 miles an hour. And even now, I'm probably still speaking a little bit quickly. And it's funny that you say that because I have that exact same critique, especially with people that speak Spanish. They speak so fast that I have no idea what they're saying. So it's like if you put me in a real conversation with someone that speaks the language, like yo, Funky. Yo, what's going on, dude? Good to see you, man. Slow down, man. Yeah. You're used to telling me that as my guitarist. It's actually kind of funny. He tells me to speed up more times than not. I tend to underestimate the track every now and again. Okay, I have room for the Marin, so we just have to go for the Marin.
maybe doing this could have been better for like an AoE to get rid of these guys, but the Marin just feels better. Because it's Marin after all. But yeah, I always find that funny. Like, if you don't speak the language, it sounds like they're going like 100 miles per hour. Doctor told me yesterday that I had busy brain when I was young. Thought it was a good way to put it. See, yeah, that's pretty much what I have, dude. Like, my brain essentially doesn't stop until I go to bed. And I'll just gladly say this because, I mean, it's my stream and I'll do what I want, but this is the reason why I smoke a lot of weed, dude. Like, I smoke because it helps me slow down, specifically. It specifically helps me to slow down and like actually like enjoy what I'm doing. Take a load off. Gonna wait on this. The Tree of Life, yes. I want Steve I's custom guitar. Oh wait, you're talking about Tree of Life, the Steve I guitar? I used to play, I had a purple Ibanez. Dusted Skylar today, crafted the base Mage Taurus. Feeling a lot better? Hey man, if it makes you feel better. I still have my Skyla even though I hate it, but I have to have all the cards. Oh god, I'm gonna read that in a second. I might be able to say what he's saying there. Unfortunately, weed's fucked me up more than any drug I've ever tried. You don't wanna know, wish I could smoke. It's not for everybody, man. And for some people, they abuse it. It's very easy to abuse a drug that people keep telling you can't get addicted to. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Okay, cooking is what we are doing. Smiteth the robocaller! I am tired of these spam phone calls! Quienda la historia de un mejo que un día en su bosque encantado hielo porque oh god, I can't speak that fast enough. I don't want this video to be half Spanish. Okay, so the history of Mage.
My hand is full.
I see words, but they're not computing, man. I see words, but they're not computing. All right, hold on a minute. So what could I do here? Why? This is just gonna give me the snake oil now? No?
I will not be rushed.
I have to wait. I want to jam it, dude. I really want to throw it. I've had a higher view count than Kamala Harris. I myself, at one point in my Twitch career, have had a higher view count than Kamala Harris has. I think that says a lot about how that marketing is going. Okay, hold on. All right, fuck it. We're doing this, man. Yeah, Trump's been streaming this season. He's been getting those hours. I mean, hey, man. He's also he apparently did a stream with like what's his face, Aiden Ross or whatever, which is just weird. I don't know why, but it's a thing that's happened. Presidency should be determined by card games. Feel like I should say no to that, but that's exactly what Yu-Gi-Oh does. It's an awesome stream you've got. I walked into this room and said, wow, this guy is an awesome stream. Thank you, Iron. I'm glad we're having fun, man. Marin, una carta. Carta mas? Many cartas? Dos. Oh, that's a problem.
Oh, no, wait. No, I don't. Oh, dude, wait. No. Now I get to shutter wall? Why? Why? Oh, dude. I think I just lost because of that play. Damn it, dude. Okay. A little bit of damage. What's the second card? Like, that, I wanted, like... Oh. Well, that didn't really do a whole lot. That also did nothing. Ay. Yeah, AFK from Marin. Is that counter on their hand to keep track of which turn? Yes. The number is what turn this was added into their hand. So the 0 means that they've had this from the very beginning of the game, so I can assume that this is probably their Lanessa for their combo. A card they have to play in a very specific way. But this is why I love Deck Tracker. If you're not paying attention, it just has so much information that it gives you. And even in situations where you are paying attention, you may not be, you know, tracking like this. Shutter Monkey. Don't you dare tempt me with the, I was thinking of it, I'm not even kidding. I was thinking of it. Alright, unfortunately I feel like I spilled the volcano a bit too soon. So here's what we have to do. We have to play Molten Magmas and we need to get the SASQUAWK value. I think that's how we win. Or he's just gone. Or he's just gone. Alright, I'll take that too. Yeah, or he just leaves because he's got a brittle spirit. That also is acceptable.